Good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Today is February 16th, and my name is Tiffany Almeida. I'm with Pretty and Paper Crafts, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I go live every Sunday with fun new projects featuring Stampin' Up's product. And today is no exception. I'm really excited to show you guys these projects today. So hopefully you guys all find the video and can join in with me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the projects today using the Power of Hope stamp set. And the Power of Hope stamp set is one of those free with a $100 purchase during Sale-a-bration. I'm trying to find the die set that goes, or the embossing folder that goes with it. So this is the Power of Hope and the embossing folder. And this is easy. Everybody loves this embossing folder. It looks like stone. It's really, really cool. But I think we're all getting hung up on what to do with the Power of Hope stamp set. And I think because a lot of us don't, Asian may not be our style, the kind of Asian design. But I'll tell you, my grandmother, she passed away 2 years ago this month. And she was Japanese. And so Japanese culture, Japanese food is very near and dear to my heart and to my family's heart. And we love Japanese food. We love the Japanese culture. And so I kind of tuned into my grandmother and just kind of let her style and her guide me with these projects. And so I hope I did her justice and came up with some beautiful cards. I do love Asian style. I think it's very peaceful and beautiful. So hopefully you guys like what I came up with, and just know that if it's not your style, maybe you'll find something that you like, or that, someone may like Asian style, or would enjoy a card like this. Okay, you guys, let's see if I can, I guess it was okay the way it was. So here are our projects for today. And again, Asian themed, using that Power of Hope stamp set that I now put away in a safe place. Oh, here it is. The Power of Hope stamp set. So first of all, when I saw this beautiful Oriental lady stamp, I knew that I wanted to do the fan, because you can't have a Japanese or Asian woman without a beautiful fan to go with it. So I'm going to show you guys how I made this. You can see there is ribbon. I took the purple posy ribbon, the lacy ribbon, and I put it on the end of the fan. And so I'll show you how I did that. But I think she is just beautiful. And the other thing I did was I stamped her dress in designer series paper and cut it out so that it matched the fan. So this is a really beautiful card. It made me think of my beautiful grandma. So there's that. This one, okay, I was really inspired by a lady, a demonstrator named Gail Ellis. And she had a lantern that she made. And I thought immediately of our cool tassels. You know, the best dress tassels. So what I did was I actually separated the tassel. So I took the ring off of the top of the tassel. So I have the ring up here, and then I have the tassel part down here to make this lantern. And then I used the corrugated embossing folder to make that kind of accordion look to the tassels, or to the lantern. So this is another card. Of course, there's always a lot of gold detail in Asian theme or Asian style. So I incorporated that into this card as well. This is Poppy Parade and Pretty Peacock. Okay, and then my other card, this is a design that I did last year with my Blends Club. We learned how to use the vellum and color with blends on vellum. And this was one of the cards we did, which was a lantern card. So you can see the center of the card is open, where you can put a candle or a flameless candle, and definitely use flameless because this is paper, you guys. Flameless candle. So it would light up inside the vellum. And so I made kind of this Asian, I don't know, made me think of like a garden. And I used the cherry blossoms and the branches from the Seasonal Layers dies. I love the cherry blossoms. These colors are soft suede, poppy parade, and blushing bride. So very, very cool. So I'll show you guys how easy this card is to make, and it just is such a stunner. Okay, so let's start with the lantern card. I feel like it's kind of the least complicated of the three. And all the measurements are on my blog post. And again, if you want to place an order and get these make and takes for free, you can go to the top of my screen right here in the corner is the link to my ordering and the host code for this month. If you place a $35 order, you get my make and takes for free. And if you up it to $50, you get my make and takes, my free gift, and a free celebration item. Okay, so the items that we need for this card are, let me see if it will help if I turn the light on. Will it brighten things up a little bit? Does that help at all? I don't know if it does. Okay, so I have a piece of Tranquil Tide, Pretty Peacock, Pretty Peacock, and a piece of Poppy Parade. The Pretty Peacock measures 4 by 5 1/4, and then the Poppy Parade measures 5 1/8 and by 3 7/8. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to emboss. Okay, wait, hold on. I lost my little ring. Is it in the, oh, there it is. Okay, so remember when I told you that I separated the ring and the tassel? So I have these two pieces now separate, and I just cut, this was inside, I just took my scissors and cut across the yarn or the string and took the tassel off. So I need both of these pieces. Okay, so we're gonna set these up here so I don't lose them. And these little pieces we'll set aside as well. And okay, so for the background, I took the tree Versamark ink and a gold embossing powder, and I embossed it. So first thing we want to do definitely when we're doing such a big large piece like this is we want to run our embossing buddy over the entire page so that the gold embossing powder doesn't stick to anything but the Versamark ink. And my embossing buddy is stained from so much use. This is all just ink from previous projects, so don't mind that. Okay, so we're going to stamp the image several times across the page. Just all over. One time I got to go when I was little to Portland, and they were celebrating the Chinese New Year, and I got to wear a kimono and learn how to dance with the fan and do all those kinds of things, and so that was really special to have those memories with my grandma. Okay. So I'm just taking a scrap piece of paper to put my gold embossing powder on so that I don't make a mess everywhere. Now that I've got the Versamark ink, I'm going to just pour the gold powder across the page here. I have a little container that we'll try to pour everything back into. Looks good. I'm going to take this. Okay. So we'll just put this aside for now, and I'll clean up the rest of that later. Let's go ahead and heat set it. And use a piercing tool or something to hold it down so that you don't burn your fingers. So as I was drying this, I was thinking, or heating this, I was thinking about, I missed a spot, so let me do this real quick. Sorry about that. So I was thinking about, you guys know that movie, Kung Fu Panda? I was thinking of Master Oogway. You guys know the turtle from Kung Fu Panda? He is so cool. I love Master Oogway. He was one of the Kung Fu masters of this temple. And of course he passes away, and he always has he's always just really calm, super calm. And he has all these little sayings, and Morgan was quoting one to me the other day from Master Oogway. Now I'm trying to remember what it was, and I can't remember what she said. She said she might use it as her senior quote. Now I can't think of it. If I think of it, I'll say it. Oh, yeah, Lisa, that would be so cool. This is a very, I love their paper lanterns, the way that they do that. Is just so cool. Okay, so, and I wish we had here locally those Chinese garden or the Japanese garden, the botanical gardens, where they have all of that stuff, all the bamboo and the plants and everything, the water and all that. But the closest one is about 2.5 hours away in Spokane. But they're really beautiful. Every time I go to Spokane and I have time, I like to go to the gardens, spend some time there. Very peaceful. All right, so this is the temple, the little temple stamp. And so I'm going to stamp this in the center of my lantern here. And then I also want to stamp just a smidgen, and you guys probably can't even see it very well, but there's just a little bit of foliage here going on, and that's just because I stamped the corner of this tree in the corner of the, let's see, just the corner here, okay? And then we are going to, I'm just cleaning the stamps off here real quick. Okay. Now we're going to take the Poppy, the Peaceful Poppies Blends Club. Oh, Feline, that sounds so fun. I didn't know you hosted a bunko party. So you already know bunko. I'm so excited that you get to come to bunko. Speaking of bunko, I still have 4 spots available for bunko, you guys. Usually my bunko fills up within like a week. And this time, I don't know if it's timing or if it's the month or what, but this time I still have 4 spots open. It's crazy. Bunko's only $20, and you get to make 3 projects, and you get to play bunko for prizes, Stampin' Up! Prizes. And I try to get the coolest prizes, you guys. We have so much fun. Now I am coloring the trees, Poppy Parade as well. Kind of like cherry blossoms, or I don't know. Just cause I can. And then for the ground I did light old olive. So, well, I'm honored, Feline, that you're coming to mine. How exciting. You're going to have a blast. Bunko is the last Saturday of the month, so it's February 29th. So February 29th at 11 a.m. Okay, so now that I have it colored, I'm going to emboss this circle. I didn't tell you guys, this circle was cut from the layering circle framelits. So, just forgot to mention that piece. Let me get my big shot over here. And I need my regular plate. And 1 clear plate. Okay. Okay. Now, be really careful, and I forgot to spritz mine, but this corrugated embossing folder tends to rip the paper, so just be really careful with it. All right, the next step is to glue on the top and bottom portion of our lantern. So I just have these 1" by about a ½ inch piece strips that I'm just going to glue to the top and bottom of my lantern. And you can see I'm just doing the top portion, just an edge. Not a lot is glued on there, just the edge. All right, and then for the little ring, take your glue dots and okay, glue that ring to the back of your lantern. Take another glue dot, put it on your tassel, and glue that down to the bottom of your lantern. So see there? Now you've got this beautiful lantern. How cool is that? So fun. Okay, so then we're going to emboss the little sentiment, good luck, on this little piece of poppy parade. I cannot say poppy today. I keep trying to say peaceful poppies. That's what it is. All right, so I have good luck. That's another stamp in the Power of Hope stamp set. So just the word good luck. And I thought I would put that on our little lantern. So good luck. We are going to dip it in our gold powder, literally. Like that. We are going to hold it down and we are going to heat set it real quick. Okay, so then we have baker's twine. I have white baker's twine here. And we are going to hole punch that with just a little 1/8 hole punch. Just hole punch here on the side. And then we are going to just string this through. Just going to cut some off like so. Actually, I'm going to go through this side. Okay. And then we're just going to tie a knot. Just a double knot is fine. You're absolutely right. Like that was it's not hard. It was just time consuming. You had to be patient with it, and you had to, with the tassel, you had to just kind of cut and work and work and work and work and get through it. But that is probably the hardest part of this card. The rest of it is so simple. And I really do love the combination of the Poppy Parade and the Pretty Peacock. Say that 10 times fast. That is a really pretty combination, and I love the gold little accents to it as well. So we're going to put dimensionals on the back of our lantern. And literally, that is it. Now this could be just because card. This could be if they've got an interview or a hard test, or you know, maybe they're doing something that's stressful or scary. This could be a nice encouraging card because it says good luck. Or just if that person needs a pick-me-up, just a happy little card. So I think this card is absolutely beautiful, and it's so cool, and I'm really proud that I got to make a lantern. I think it's really, really neat. So there you go, you guys. These are this week's projects. I hope, if nothing else, I have inspired you to kind of get out your Asian flair and design with these awesome projects. or this awesome stamp set, I should say. And the embossing folder is the best part of this suite, but I don't want you, or this bundle, but I don't want you to forget how pretty and scenic this stamp set can be. So thank you guys so much. Have a fabulous week. If you want the make and takes, please place an order with me this week by Friday, and then I will ship those projects out to you next week. Have a fabulous week. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.